At the beginning of the film, we observe Lizzie, who communicates with the mother of her fiancé. The girl is preparing for the wedding, which will change her usual life. The boyfriend's mother, Mrs. Wright, informs that on Saturday she is ready to listen to all of Lizzie's ideas about the marriage ceremony. At night, the girl cannot sleep for a long time and nervously picks up a magazine from the bedside table. Lizzie reads books about insomnia and is angry that no advice can help her. She tries to switch places with Josh and sleep alone, but even that can't help her. Lizzie even tries to sleep with a special device, but even this is unsuccessful. At work, the girl looks very sleepy that even her colleagues notice it. Having received a bouquet from Josh, Lizzie cries because the flowers are so beautiful and she is so terrible. The action is transferred to Billy, who is cooking a turkey for Thanksgiving. His girlfriend suggests that they break up, as she doesn't like the fact that Billy can't sleep next to her. The guy tries to explain that this problem has been with him for a long time, but the girl doesn't want to hear it. Lizzie has trouble sleeping. Several nights in a row, the girl goes for a drive in the car to somehow relieve the stress accumulated from lack of sleep. At work, Lizzie complains to her colleague that she used to sleep perfectly well, but now, despite a lot of pills and various practices, she can sleep only an hour a night. The girl is also angry that Josh and his mom want to have a grand wedding when all she yearns for is a good night's sleep. One night, Billy decides to go for a walk, after which he gets hit by the girl's wheels. Lizzie apologizes for her carelessness and offers to drive the boyfriend to the hospital. In the hospital car park, the couple unexpectedly fall asleep. Lizzie is shocked, because for the first time in many months, she managed to spend the night so quietly. Leaving Billy, the girl goes home to Josh's mother. Despite the incredible experience, the next night Lizzie and Billy again spend without sleep. The girl tries to sleep in the car park, but realizes she can't do it without Billy. In the afternoon, Lizzie decides to find the bar where the guy works. Having fallen asleep, the girl forgets about the meeting with her mother-in-law. Lizzie hurries to the salon where they have to choose a wedding dress. Josh's mother even refuses to talk to the girl and silently leaves. Lizzie visits the guy in the bar and says that with him, she was able to sleep for the first time in a long time. The girl asks Billy to sleep with her for a while longer, so that she can work properly and organize her wedding. The guy thinks Lizzie is crazy. Billy consults with a friend, and the latter says that it is worth trying to help the girl and himself. A friend thinks that a few nights together could basically rid the couple of their insomnia. Billy thinks it's a bad idea, but agrees. In the evening, the guy pulls up to the car park outside the hospital on his scooter. Looking in the window, Billy scares the girl and then gets on the front seat. Lizzie gives the guy a contract that spells out all the terms and conditions. Billy is frightened by such determination, however. The girl believes that everything should be done in a mature way. The guy is also a little nervous that Lizzie hasn't told Billy anything about their agreement. After drinking some gin, the guy puts the seat down and decides to fall asleep. However, after a couple of minutes, both Billy and the girl realize that nothing is working. The guy thinks that it's all about Lizzie not being able to relax. The couple laugh at each other, after which they finally manage to fall asleep. In the morning, Lizzie wakes up to a text message and happily tells the guy that everything worked out. Billy arrives at work and tells about the experience. The friend thinks it's a great opportunity for the guy to finally save up for his own bar, which he's always dreamed of. The next evening, the pair meet again in the car park. Billy tells the girl about his plans to open a bar, and she supports him. The couple go to bed, however, the guy suddenly offers to spend the night not in the car. Lizzie brings him to the hotel, where they, pretending to be a married couple, rent a joint room. The girl creates a barrier of pillows and asks Billy not to misuse drinks from the minibar. In the morning, Lizzie wakes up thrilled that they have managed to sleep together again. Billy goes to the bar, where he finally manages to sign the lease, and the girl, meanwhile, tries on a wedding dress with her mother-in-law. At night, Lizzie tries to sleep next to her fiancé, but she doesn't succeed. Then the girl again goes to the hotel and lies in bed next to Billy. Their relationship gradually becomes warmer and more friendly. Lizzie even sleeps overnight at the guy's place and helps him make a Christmas tree from old branches. Billy sets up his future bar and tells her that he likes the girl very much. Lizzie even comes to his goddaughter's New Year's Eve party. During the party, the girl suddenly runs into Josh's friend and gets very nervous. Lizzie lies that she came to the party as the organizer, as no one could handle anything. This really upsets Billy and his friends. In the hotel room, Lizzie asks why the guy can't sleep. Billy tells her that when he was 12, he woke up in the morning and found out from his crying mom that their dad had left the family for another woman. This really upset the boy, and he thought that the dream was only attracting horrible events into his life. So, to rid himself of his fears, he subconsciously programmed himself not to sleep. Lizzie becomes more relaxed and spends less time planning. The girl even suggests that people put their own music at the wedding, instead of a ready-made playlist. Such changes slightly frighten Josh, because he is used to the fact that his beloved always plans everything and doesn't like surprises. At the hen party, Lizzie suddenly decides to go with her friends to a bar, which the guy recently opened. Billy is very happy to see the girl. He also notes that she has become more free and spontaneous in her decisions. Lizzie invites the guy and his friends to her wedding, which is in a few days. Billy gladly agrees and says that he has a wedding present for the girl. The guy then turns on a fun song and invites Lizzie on stage to sing it together. The couple have fun and enjoy each other's company. One of the girls calls Billy to the bar, and he leaves the stage. Lizzie notices them kissing, and it upsets her greatly. At home, the girl feels sick and spends a few minutes in the toilet. Before going to bed, Lizzie irritably tells her fiancé that people always get drunk on their hen night, and there's nothing wrong with that. At the hotel, the girl says that she is very happy for Billy, as he has found a date again, and it's wonderful. Soon, Josh does find out about his fiancé's secret dates. Lizzie tries to justify herself and tells her fiancé the truth. Then he brings both of them to the sleep clinic to see if they have really told him the truth about what is going on between them. Lying on the couch, Billy apologizes for saying that the girl is too controlling. Lizzie thinks there's nothing to apologize for, because it's the plain truth. Her father left the family and often broke his promises. After her mother left this world, her father promised to visit Lizzie, but never came. Since then, the girl is just a control freak, because she doesn't want other people to experience what she herself had to go through. When the lights go out, Billy asks what will happen if they don't sleep. Panicking, Lizzie replies that then the groom will think they are lovers, and then her life and plans will be over. The couple encourages each other and says that they will definitely succeed. Afterwards, Billy decides to sing a song so that the girl will relax and be able to fall asleep faster. Lizzie smiles gratefully and asks him not to distract her from mood to sleep. The girl then closes her eyes, and Billy admires her with a smile. As the couple falls asleep, Josh says that it's not an indicator, as his fiancée usually wakes up after half an hour. However, much more time passes, but the status on the monitors remains the same. The doctor tries to convince Josh that there is no cheating. After waking up, Lizzie wishes her boyfriend a Merry Christmas, and then tells him that they're calling it quits, just like their written contract said they would. Lizzie manages to sleep peacefully with her fiancé, but Billy continues to have severe problems. The friends notice that the guy looks depressed, but they can't do anything to help him. Lizzie calls her friend and tells her that she's having doubts about marriage. The friend says that after the girl sang in a bar with Billy, she stopped believing that Josh is a good match. Lizzie is angry because her friend should have calmed her down, not encouraged her to break up with her fiancé. Billy confesses to his friend that he is madly in love with the girl who helped him sleep. The guy gives Lizzie a t-shirt with a joint photo and wants to confess his love. However, the girl informs him that Josh doesn't really want them to communicate. Billy pretends that what he wanted to say was complete nonsense. Working at the bar that day, the guy gets really drunk and scares away the customers. Meanwhile, Lizzie is getting ready for her wedding. Billy is also going to attend the ceremony, but runs away at the last moment. Lizzie notices a guy running across the road. During the ceremony, Josh suddenly realizes that the girl has fallen asleep. The groom is shocked, as Lizzie says she had a great night's sleep. The girl admits that she has actually stopped sleeping again since her breakup with Billy, but was afraid to admit it. Josh gets angry and asks if Lizzie is really ready to be his wife and share his life's journey, because he deserves to know the truth. The girl sadly says that the most honest answer would be no. She used to really think Josh was perfect, but after the dream situation, she is no longer so sure. Lizzie runs away from the wedding and goes in search of the boy. After spotting Billy, the girl hooks at the intersection and runs him over again. The guy laughs resoundingly and then gets into Lizzie's car. 1 year passes. Lizzie, along with Billy, go to bed and ask each other how the day went. The couple falls asleep. However, they are awakened by the cry of a small child. This is the end of the film. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. Give this video a like. Write in the comments what you think about this film, and see you in new videos.